Regular consulting is dead. Hi guys, my name is Evan Williams. I'm a business scholar and a 13-year entrepreneur. And on this channel, I help you learn how to be a better entrepreneur, how to build, how to scale, how to develop your business, how to implement the right type of strategies so that you can have success in the world of consulting, entrepreneurship, and small business ownership. So if this is the type of content that you like, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell because I drop videos on this type of subjects all the time. So I get a lot of questions, and I've gotten a lot of questions over the years on how do I get started as a consultant? It's probably the most consistent question that I've received of recent, that I receive most of the time from people who know me when I go speak at schools, when I go talk to groups of people, and when I'm just on panels and a part of forums, podcasts, whatever the case may be. This is the most consistent question that I receive. The first thing I want to reiterate, or the first thing I want to make clear here, is that consulting in itself is not dead. However, the traditional methods and the traditional ways of what we've known consulting to be has died out. Like, there's a whole new format, there's a whole new method that professionals are now using to scale themselves or transition themselves into consulting. And this is really what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about you discovering, one, what type of consultant you want to be, and two, how to actually do this consulting in a most effective way that will help you be able to get the results that you want to get. For an example, no longer are the days where you have to want to have a consulting firm or want to go the firm route and have multiple clients and have people working for you. It's like, that's a very old and outdated format. You don't have to build a firm if you want to go into consulting. What's the most consistent form of consulting today is professionals that are branding themselves as professionals. And that's really what I want to really talk to you about is, if you want to go into consulting, you want to have a personal brand of your professional skills and of your expertise. And that's what you want to leverage into your consulting. Because these days, people are making full-time living, are running entire businesses based on the brand of them being an expert on a certain subject and topic. So you see things like people on LinkedIn that are marketing and advertising their services. And you see now it's a big trend of fractional workers and fractional services, and people offering part-time services to companies, and companies hiring them to do these things that they're offering up as a service. So if you want to go into a form of consulting, first you need to discover exactly what type of consultant do you want to be. What do you want to offer to your potential clients? What does your potential client look like? Like, what type of services do you plan to offer? And ask yourself, have I branded myself, whether it be professionally or whether it be personally, have I branded myself to be found or to be trusted or to be respected in this specific space? Now, don't get it confused. I don't want you to think that you have to be a content creator to be a consultant. Now, that is something that we see today with a lot of consultants and a lot of people in this space. They are okay and they're comfortable creating content, whether it be creating content on LinkedIn or whether it be creating content on this space like this on YouTube. That can help you, and that's a strategy that can be effective in growing your customer base or growing your clientele. But most importantly, what you need to focus on is a portfolio. And wherever your portfolio is and however you show your portfolio, that's what's going to be what's going to get you clients. That's what's going to be what's going to allow you to build your brand and brand yourself as an expert, brand yourself as someone who should be hired and can be hired at whatever rate that you want to hire, you want to be hired as. So focusing your attention on branding yourself and leveraging your skills and putting your skills out there in a portfolio form so that people can see the proof that you actually have results and you yield results is going to be the most effective method that you're going to have if you want to go into consulting. Another key thing to remember is to be extremely flexible. When I started off as a consultant, I thought that I needed to have a set price. I thought that I needed to have like a set hourly rate. And those things can work for you. But it's best, if you want to start out as a consultant, to be as flexible as possible and to keep things open. Like, negotiate price, take different prices, negotiate different terms, be okay with different type of terms. Do you want to work? Are you okay coming into person? Or do you want to just be 100% remote? These are things you need to figure out. And then as a consultant, what type of consultant do you want to be? Or do you want to just be, client facing and just talk to one or two people and consulting on whatever subject that you want to do consulting on? Or are you consulting from the standpoint of, say, you want to be a fractional CFO or a fractional business analyst, and you're going to come in and actually work directly with that business for a period of time on a retainer? So really getting those concrete details down on just what's your offer, what you're trying to offer, not how much you charge, but what is your offer? What are you offering to a potential client, and why should they buy from you, and why would they want to buy from you? Now you may say to me, Evan, look, I like this idea, but I just don't know where to start. Well, that's where I come in at. I have been doing this for quite some time. I've been an entrepreneur for myself for, as I stated early in our video, 13 years. And I know exactly what it takes to build and scale a business of such. So if you want help and you would like assistance on how you can go about doing that, you want to hit the link down below. I give out a free consultation call. I will sit down with you for a 15-minute call. I will talk to you about your skills. I will find out what you're good at. And then I will help you map out a plan for how you can go into business for yourself and how you can start consulting and gaining clients. And if it makes sense, we can sit down and talk about how you can work with myself or someone from my team. I do have a few people that I work with. You can work with someone from my team or myself to figure out exactly how you can successfully land your first 2 paid clients. So if that's something you're interested in, you want to hit the link in the description below. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never have to miss a single upload from me. And I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.